Hi, my name is Randy Eppinger, and I'm going to show you a demonstration of ATDD using Ruby and Cucumber. And in this case, we're using an editor called RubyMine. ATDD is a technique we use to give the whole team on a software project a shared definition of the desired behavior that we're adding to a software product. And what you're seeing right now is a scenario being written to describe some functionality we want for a puppy adoption site. In this case, what we want is when someone chooses to adopt a puppy, we want to prove that the system displays a message saying that the adoption is pending. Now, after this scenario is written, the next step would be the developer or the QA, or together they would work to implement some code behind the scenes. And that code is going to execute the system under test. So this is our scenario. There's our code. That's our test code, and that's going to go interact with our web application, and it's going to do the same things that a user would do using the application, fill in text boxes, click buttons, and you'll see that when it runs in a minute. And the idea is that we can interact with the system in an automated way that's repeatable and run it again and again, and we can make assertions about whether the behavior was what we expected. And that's what, so you'll see the browser come up here in just a minute, and when that comes up, you'll see the system is actually being interacted with. That's all automated. That's the code that the developer or the QA just wrote. And at the end of that, it's going to ask a question about whether the system behaved the way it was expected to. In this case, it did not. So you see a red bar. So now hours go by or days go by, and the development team's been working on adding this behavior, and you're seeing them finish that up right now. And we've still got that test that we know was the way we're proving that the system provides the desired behavior. So they're going to run that test again. Important thing to note here is not only are they going to run that one scenario, the first scenario that's going to come up is actually one that existed before. And in doing so, they're proving that not only were they able to add new behavior to the system, but they did not break existing functionality that existed before they started. Then you'll see another browser window open up, and in this case, that's the new functionality that they just added, and it's going to run a test to prove that now it does, in fact, give the message that a puppy adoption is pending. When that goes green, we will now know that not only do we have the new behavior, but the old behavior was unchanged as well. And that's ATDD.